Hello, and welcome back to another video. It has been a while on my main channel. Not a lot been going on, at least with unboxings and new items. I kind of took a break from buying because I've had some larger expenses. But this one, still a large expense, because I am not sponsored in any way, but we are taking a look at the Saturday Morning Cards. Presents Goosebumps. So if you're not familiar, Saturday Morning Cards did a special run of officially licensed Goosebumps designer cards. And these do look really, really good. If you haven't seen our producer and new member, Hayden, of the podcast, he did an unboxing, and it is on our Goosebumps Crew channel. So if you would like to go check that out, you can. It's a great video. Got some excellent B-roll footage. I am in no way in shape an editor though, so you're getting the raw version here. So enjoy. We're going to jump right in. And again, these are Saturday Morning Cards. Last I checked, these are sold out. But that said, there are probably other websites that you can go to that do in fact have these in stock. I know Big Bad Toy Store is one of them, but I don't think you can buy like a set like this. So I bought the low tier of the entire set because I just wanted one of each card. What you see on the cover is not always the card you get inside, and it does have an insert as well. As you can see, I've not opened these yet. And we're just going to start with a random one, which I put in place. The only ones that I didn't put in any specific order, well, the ones I did put in specific order, let me put it that way, were Night of the Living Dummy and the Haunted Mask. Of course, we're going to save those two for last, but that's not to say that the Haunted Mask or Night of the Living Dummy aren't in this one. And there are different variations of the cards. So you could get a silver border, which is what these are supposed to be, but you might get lucky and get one that has a totally different foil pattern and border, in which case it's a rarer version of a card. See, this is what I'm talking about. See, like there's the portrait of the Night of the Living Dummy in there with Saturday Morning Cards there. But the insert is the Attack of the Mutant cover, which is also one of the cards. And see, now this one did in fact have You Can't Scare Me inside. Wow, you can see me in that reflection. Dang, all right. So, kind of crazy. I'm trying to get this the best I can, but it's a little difficult with a glare. But I'm hoping you can see that really good, and not me as much. But you're probably going to get me a little bit. Because this is a darker card, but the art is really, really good. And I absolutely love the frame. The G up here with the slime and the purple. It looks so good. So silver is the low version, of like the most populated version. And you take it out. We'll show you the back of this one. And it just gives a blurb of the book. But that is really cool. That's crazy. So the foil is pretty awesome. There are different foil patterns, like I said, and you can get like the cracked ice, I think it's what it's called. And there's like a green border, a black border, which is the rarest. And then you can get even one-of-one sketch cards. I'm sure at this point all the sketch cards are in fact taken at this point, but doesn't mean anything. Well, I will show you the back of this one, so that way you can see the QR code if you wanted to scan it and check out their website. I don't know if they plan on restocking these. We did get confirmation though from them that a wave 2 will happen. Don't know when though, so we'll see what the next wave will have. Now this one is pretty cool. I do love the Cuddles design here. I mean the Mud Monster design's neat too, but I mean I was never like an uber fan of You Can't Scare Me, so the monsters are kind of cool, but yeah, it's just okay to me. So this one in fact did have Monster Blood 2 inside. It's still the same slappy design over here, but you can see the insert is in fact Monster Blood 2. So that's neat. And they put the Monster Blood 2 card in here. So you can see the art on the card is the same as you're going to get on the cover. And the frame is the same as well. I don't know if there's actually a different frame that you get compared to like how the card can be different. But that said, I mean, that looks super awesome. It's so sick. I love that version of Cuddles. And of course, Tim's version was also like an iconic cover. I mean, as a kid, when I saw that, it was epic. Like, you needed that book. Like, I can still remember seeing it at the Scholastic Book Fair. And what's nice is, like, these look like books. You know, they got the Scholastic tag down here, but they got a G-splat on the side, Goosebumps, Saturday Morning Cards, exclusive 2025. And then on the back, it does tell you, or shows you, like, all 6, except for one question mark one. You know, which, going by this, would have to be the Curse of the Mummy, which is strange because this is literally on the back of all of them. But still, that is so nice. These are really, really nice, guys. Definitely not cheap. I will say that. They are definitely not cheap. I feel like anything now with cards is really expensive because I also collect Pokemon. I mean, shameless plug here, but I do now have a Pokemon channel called Bulba Garden, which I've done some unboxings on, and I'm going to try to do some new things with that, but we are talking some Goosebumps today. And see, this one has a Monster Blood 2 insert also. So I guess you can double up. It's not going to give you one of each, potentially. I guess it's a random insert. So that's interesting. So in this case, there's the Curse of the Mummy's tomb, which I do like the fact that he is coming out of the sarcophagus. And I'm holding it at this angle because if I pop it up, you will totally get me in the reflection. But I'm trying to definitely get my ring light out of here. I wanted to do this during the day, so I actually had some natural lighting, but it was actually overcast today, so that was a no-go. So it really didn't matter when I was doing this. And as I'm recording this on a Sunday, I was very busy, and of course then went to watch the Super Bowl, although I did not care about that at all. I was really just going for the food. But, you know. All right. So let's move that one to the side. Our next one, Attack of the Mutant. Now, what's interesting is, and if you have watched Hayden's, you'll know this already, but if you haven't, you're just watching mine, this was one of Tim's original designs for the cover of Attack of the Mutant, which I actually like more than the one that Scholastic actually chose. I like the iconic, like, action hero pose on a rooftop with lightning in the back. I think that is absolutely sick. And if you have the Art of Goosebumps book, you can actually see those different variations that Tim did for all the different Goosebumps covers, which is really, really interesting. Some of them, I think, like this one, are better than the ones that actually made it to the book cover, but, you know. Oh, so the insert fell out, but, you know, it's Attack of the Mutant. And there's the card. Now, all these are supposed to be silver. I don't know in the silver tier, which is the lower one, because I'm a broke white boy. If there is a possibility to get an alternate version of the cards, like I talked about, I don't know that for sure. I doubt it, but still, I mean, that's really, really cool. I love that design. I'll have to maybe try to get Tim to sign something, even though he didn't do the art. I mean, he did the cover though, right? The original version of it. It's just the artist's rendition of his original version. So, yeah, you know, it'd still be cool to get the original artist's signature who did the art for these, because I absolutely love them. I mean, I think these are very well done. And from watching Hayden's video, there's actually 2 different artists that Saturday Morning Cards used. And I don't know specifically. Let me see here. Looks like this card in here is actually out of place a little bit. Well, that's okay. It's not too much. Artist credit to Kreese Lee, if I said that correctly. I hope I did. After Tim Jacobus. It does say it right there at the bottom. So I know there were 2 artists from watching Hayden's review that actually made me pull the trigger to get my own set before they sold out. And I'm glad I did, because I guess they did sell out, simply because I talked with one of our friends who's been on the Goosebumps Crew podcast multiple times, Elvis, aka Nostalgic Goosebumps. He went to go get some as well, but they were already sold out. So hopefully they restock for everybody. But like I said, if not, maybe check one of those alternate websites, like Big Bad Toy Store, if you wanted to try to get one. I think on there, though, they only sell singles. And again, it's random. You may not get the Night of the Living Dummy inside it, Night of the Living Dummy. And the insert may not be Night of the Living Dummy either. I think it's all randomized, if I'm not mistaken, on the singles. That's why I bought the set that just guaranteed I had one of each card. Because I wanted one of each card, 100%. See, and this one has Attack of the Mutant. See, there's like 3 Attack of the Mutant insert cards. That's crazy. So, yeah, and there's the Night of the Living Dummy one. And I absolutely love this design. It is just so good. And I don't know. I think, yeah. So, my bad, I about just dropped this. They actually did make, it looks like his hair brown, which is cool. Because I think, let me see here. Yeah, this is a different artist. So, PJ Katakutton, if I said that right. I hope I did. If not, I apologize. But very, very awesome art. So there's 2 artists who did, I'm going to guess since there's 6, one artist did 3 and the other did 3. That's my guess. But you can see the Night of the Living Dummy one here. And a quick plug, if you haven't seen, Bjorn, our Goosebumps Crew podcast host, formerly known as Goosebumps Aussie Fan, is doing a Night of the Living Dummy fan film. And it's looking really good so far. Like, he is putting a lot of effort, time, and love into that project. And he's getting a lot of help. And it's going to be epic. So I can't wait to see that. So they're casting right now. You should go to his Instagram and check that out. But, yeah. And like I said, it's always the Mummy right here, which I'm not sure why that choice was made, but rather than, just putting the Night of the Living Dummy one there. But, yeah. That looks really, really good. I really love that one. So we are on the final one. And our final one is, of course, I left the best for last. Don't care who you talk to. It's the Haunted Mask. But I do really like this design, actually. Like, I've loved the designs on all these. So these artists did a really great job of taking Tim's art, making it their own style with something new. And Fright Rags did that too back when they had the license and were doing shirts. And now Cavity Colors is doing that with their shirts, getting artists to do renditions of the original art Tim did. So I am absolutely loving this one. It's definitely creepy. Kind of getting a different angle with a bit more teeth. But yeah, like I love this one. This one's really cool. And again, you get the same here, but it does tell you the chase cards, like common is silver, and that's what I bought. You can get a lucky rare, which is the cracked ice, is what I mentioned earlier. Ultra rare is a gold frame or a gold border for the card. You can get rare. It's got stars. There's so many. There's only 75 of those. The ice rare, there's only 50, and the gold, there's only 10. The super rare monster blood version, there's only 25, and there's only one of one with the black border and the sketch cards. So you get really lucky. It says you won the lottery rare. Definitely not going to be me. I'm late to the party. You can actually find some of them on eBay, but they do go for a pretty penny. I think the sketch haunted mask someone's trying to sell, but it's like $1,000. Ain't no way I would ever afford that. And if I could, I don't know if I could spend it on a card. Monster Blood. I was really hoping for the Haunted Mask insert. Like, damn, dude. Like, Monster Blood and Attack of the Mutant, I swear, is all I'm getting. It's crazy. Maybe that's the only inserts. Am I wrong? Like, that's crazy. How's there not a Haunted Mask one? If there is, why didn't I get one? So, all mine are the silver frame. No secret one slided out for a rarer version, which just kind of to be expected because, like I said, I did in fact buy the silver tier because it was the cheapest option, which was still $180. There was a discount code I found, which saved me a little bit. Basically just paid for the shipping and part of the tax. Yeah, and that was back when I had money when I bought these. So I'm glad I did at the time. Because now I've got a ton of stuff to pay for this month, which is crazy. I'm going to be hella broke, but glad to have these in the collection because I am a card collector, a book collector, and a prop collector for the most part. So, of course, when they did the cards, I was like, it's kind of pricey. But you are, in fact, getting a really awesome display. You can get these like framed up if you want to, or leave them in this awesome case, or however you want to display them. There is multiple ways to do that. I will probably leave with just the boxes, realistically. I don't know if I'll have the card out or not. I'm still thinking about how to display these, but I'll definitely find a way because I think these are just amazing and they need to be shown. And that's why I buy a lot of card pieces, is just because I love the art that gets put on them. You know, I buy a lot of art, but that's it, guys. This is the review for the Saturday morning cards presents Goosebumps, and I love these. I can't wait for wave 2. Hopefully by then, I might save up some money and I'll get like the super rare tier version that guarantees, because there's actually a curly sketch card that's out there that you had to buy off like the top tier, guaranteed you to get one. Yeah, those went fast, let me tell you. So I don't have the curly. I didn't get the super rare ones. I just went with the silver because that's all I could afford at the time. But these are awesome. I love these. So happy to have them in the collection. If you're looking for them, like I said, check Big Bad Toy Store. Maybe some other online retailers have them as well. You can go to eBay, but you are paying the secondary market price at that point, especially for some of the other variant versions. But if that's what you're after, that's what you're after. Otherwise, I would say keep checking with Saturday morning cards. Maybe they'll do a restock of the silver since there wasn't a count on them like the other ones had. They were certainly numbered. These really aren't, I don't believe, at least not what I saw. So maybe they'll restock. I don't know. But these, to me, are worth the money. But it's really up to you and your budget if you find that to be too expensive and you have to pass. I totally get it. I am not in a boat where I could do this if it was right now. So I totally feel you guys if you pass. But what you're getting is pretty epic. It's an officially licensed product. The cards are beautiful. The casing is beautiful. I will say I wish the inserts weren't completely randomized. And this isn't even all of them. Like, come on. Not a haunted mask, not a living dummy. What? So, I mean, that stinks. You know, you would love to have the insert that goes with the character book, like Haunted Mask or Not a Living Dummy, but it is what it is. But I'm going to wrap this up here, guys. I really hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please smash that like button. Subscribe. I will try to do more videos on this channel. We are starting something new with the Goosebumps crew, so that's been eating up a lot of my time because it's taken a lot of time with lawyers, which is also why my money is wrapped up, emailing, contacts, etc., plus the podcast. I mean, I've just got a lot going on, so my main channel is technically the Goosebumps crew. That's my primary focus, so this one's kind of taking a back burner. But I really hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching. Until next time, followers beware, you're in for a scare.